Okay, so we're gonna start with God tier, Pog tier, OK champ, and out of meta. That's gonna be the tier list names, okay? And we're gonna start right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Zoom it in, all that. Okay, so Overwatch. Today is 20th of August, 2020. This is the current meta that I feel like at the moment. Keep in mind, we are Masters Peak. I have played in the. This will apply to all ranks, really. But I feel like some heroes are gonna be better in the lower ranks. I'll get to that in a minute, Nox. Okay, I'm gonna tell you who's the godlike heroes right now. Hog. Hog right now is godlike. Reason, right now shields are out of the meta. We did not reach Master, no. But this will apply to Masters, GM, all tiers. There are gonna be some heroes that are better in lower tier, like Torbjorn, which I'll get to in a minute. And I'll explain why. Anyway, let's focus on here, right? Hog, why is he good? The reasoning, shields are a little bit getting out of the meta right now. Last patch, Sigma shield got nerfed, Reinhardt shield got nerfed. I feel like Hog has a place to shine right now, and he's really, really good. Very good in solo queue, since there's a lack of team play sometimes, and Hog can just get solo picks and dominate. Like as Ryan, you just kind of walk in and your shield's broken, and it's like, oh, zero head. I guess I'm just gonna swing hammer. So this is like more feeling like a first-person shooter. In this meta, which I really like. Now, who's also godlike? Widowmaker. You'll be probably surprised, why am I putting Widowmaker here? But she's always been godlike. But right now she's even more. Let me put this down a little bit. She's even more prominent in the Overwatch meta because now there's no shields and she can get free headshots and very easy, nice picks. The Widow has to be very good, obviously, so keep that in mind. I really think Widow is amazing right now. Another character that's really good right now is Zarya. Zarya is, I will put in the godlike tier. Yeah, if you can aim, definitely. But, I mean, she's really, really good if you can aim. Like, right now, shields are dog shit. Like, shields right now, they got nerfed so hard, man. Like, even last patch, Sigma shield got nerfed. Orisa's getting nerfed a little bit as well. Like, a lot of things are happening to shields. And right now, like, the shield meta is getting out of place a little bit. It's more like off-tank meta now. And Zarya, the reason Zarya is good because she can bubble Hog and keep him safe while he's frontlining, and she can bubble other heroes that can literally save them. So if people need to peel, Zarya is very good at peeling, as well as how he can hook someone away from someone and stuff like that. But Zarya is very good, right? Ana, godlike. And look, listen, I'm not putting Ana in godlike tier because I main her and I have like hours and hours and hours on her. That's not the reason. The reason I always think she's god tier. Because Ana, her anti-nade right now is fucking insane. Okay, imagine this, right? Think of this, right? There's no shields, and people who play shields, we can just break them easily, right? Sigma shield's getting nerfed as well. It got nerfed this patch. The shields will not be a problem, and you can get great setups with anti in this patch. How do you counter anti? Zarya bubble. So Zarya, you have to time your nade very smart. It's not like you auto win and if you play Ana. Like none of these heroes you play, if you play them, you auto win games. There are counters to everything. Like if Ana throws nade on someone, Zarya can just bubble. And guess what? Hog is so good right now, and Ana is one of the best heroes that can shut down Hog right now. Not only does she have sleep, but she has anti-heal, which denies his vape completely. Yeah, she's one of the most important healers in the entire game. And speaking about healers, the other best healer right now is Mercy. The reason Mercy is so good is because she can be very mobile. She can peel for Ana. She can jump to Widow, damage boost Ashe, do what she has to do. She's very quick in movement. And I think she's in a very good spot right now. So I'll put Mercy in the godlike tier, right? I will get to that in a minute. I don't think Pharah is godlike, by the way. Pharah, I'm going to talk about in a minute. But Mercy is in a very good spot right now. So I will say that. She can avoid lots of line of sight. She's very mobile. She can peel. She can do everything. And she's very good at her job. Okay? Now, let's see. Who else we have? Ashe. Now, you might be thinking, am I gonna put Ashe in Pog tier or Godlike tier? Okay, you're probably thinking right now. But I'm gonna end up putting her in Godlike tier. The reasoning is because, again, shields, they're not very good right now. Shields are shit. And Ashe is really good at getting instant one-shot headshots, potentially killing someone. And with Mercy damage boost, it's going to be even higher. So snipers are really good right now. So I think Ashe is in the godlike tier with Widow as well. I'm going to look at the others here and see who I think belongs in God tier, and I think we've covered them all. I think these characters right here are the best like meta heroes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 heroes. And crazily enough, all of them can be in one team. 2 healers, 2 tanks, 2 DPS. It kind of works. I wouldn't probably advise running 2 snipers, but you can if you want. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Pog tier. Now, Pog tier, Genji. And I think Genji, I will put him in Pog tier because his deflect cooldown, rather the deflect uptime, he can deflect for a long time, and since snipers are really good right now and there's no double shield meta, or just shields in general, he can just deflect all he wants, take cover, and he can farm on Hog and farm on the tanks to farm his blade. And he's just very go in, get shit done, but with Genji you have to have more skill than the standard average Genji player. So it's the same with Widow's case. You have to be a very good Widow, and here you have to be a very good Genji. So keep this in mind, very important. When you're gonna play Genji, you have to be very good with him. Another person I will put here is Sombra. Oh, let me, hold on. Okay, listen, before you say anything, let me tell you something. Sombra is nuts right now. And you're probably thinking, why? Her hack is literally insane against Hog. And since Hog is usually always picked, Sombra can just hack Hog. And not only can she get hacked, but Ana can anti the Hog after the hack is finished or during the hack to confirm the kill so that he can't be healed. It's insane. Sombra is literally the most utility-based DPS hero in the entire game. And she can provide so much for the team, like an immense amount. I think Sombra is Pog champ tier, for sure. I will say that. Who else would I put here? Doomfist. Doomfist? Echo. I don't know why I said Doom. I looked at Doom's picture and then I said Doom. Echo. Echo's really good right now. Due to the fact that she can duplicate Hog, she can duplicate anyone. She can duplicate Ana, get free nano. She can duplicate Ana, get an anti. She can duplicate whatever she wants. And you can literally have double EMP. So you can even ult Sombra and you can double EMP. So EMP once from your own Sombra and then EMP again, or double Nano Blade, rather double Genji Blade. So I really think Echo's in a good spot, and Mercy can damage boost Echo if she's flying around for an escape or whatever. Like Mercy can fly to Echo if she wants to escape somewhere. So that's also PogChamp. And speaking about people that can fly, Pharah is in the Pog tier as well. I will not put her in Godlike. I'll put her in Pog for the simple reason that Widow can just one-tap her. Even Echo, she can get one-tapped. So I put these two here. Widow, Ashe, Mercy, like all these people can really ruin these guys' lives. Like you have to understand, Pharah Mercy is not broken. There's such easy counters to it, and the easiest way to counter them is literally just good aim. Like good aim, that's all you need. And the Pharah Mercy will have to play a lot safer. They have to play around walls, they have to play around cover, and they have to continuously hide from line of sight vision, restricting their full potential. You know, this is why I'm saying that this meta is very first-person shooter meta, right? And I really, really think that. So I'm gonna put Pharah Echo together here. Okay. Next up, let's see who we have here. Hanzo. Now you're probably thinking, wait a second. Why is Hanzo not in godlike tier? You said snipers are good, El Nino. Here's why. Hanzo is projectile-based hero. Ashe, Widow are hit scan heroes. And the reason I will put him here, not just because of the fact that he's projectile, but because generally I think he will not be meta as a whole. He's not a meta sniper hero right now. his job was really good when destroying shields, and now that shields are gone, he can just try to like poke people and try to hit them and one-shot them. He's good. He's good. That's why I put him in the poke tier. He's good. But there was more use from Hanzo when shields were meta, and his destruction on shields was so good. They can just storm arrow one shot and then storm arrow pew 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 pew. The shield's like soon about to break already. So that's why I think Hanzo was like better. But right now he's like okay. Another person I would put in the Pog tier is Lucio. Speed boost, healing boost, very mobile, great flanker, can jump on Ana, can jump on snipers, can boot people away off point. I put him in the Pog tier. He deserves it. I think he's a very, very good support. And would always, to me, in my eyes, he will always be a good support player. Like a good support hero to have in a team. You can speed boost everyone, speed boost the hog, go in, play aggressive, speed boost, get people out, save people, peel for people. Great hero. Lots of setups with him. Definitely in the Pog tier. Let's see who else we got. McCree. McCree I will also put in the Pog tier. And the reason we put McCree in the Pog tier is because his stun is really good against Hog. His stun is just incredible to stop his vape. Hog's vape will just be cancelled with it. And the best way to get rid of Hog is to chain CC him on a lot of occasions. Like if he's anti and we get a hack and a stun, like what's Hog gonna do? Alright, the only way to save Hog in that situation is Zarya bubble. That's why I put Zarya in godlike tier, because her bubble can literally save Hog from these kind of situations. That's why I think when you play Hog, you should try to have a Zarya in your team. This way you can play together and like save the Hog from destruction. And if people focus Zarya, you just bubble yourself. You have 2 bubbles. It's just about punishing those cooldowns, right? It's not like when I throw my nade, I always try to see if Zarya used her bubble, so that when I nade, that anti-effect is gonna be useful, you know? So, I think McCree's good. Get a nice stun the Hog. Hog can't do shit. And I think he's in a good spot right now. He's okay, good spot. Alright, so these are Pog. Now, let's try to find who else I would think is Pog. I think Mei is PogChamp tier. Now, the reason I'm gonna put Mei here is because I feel like her freeze, her walls are really good, and it's really, really good to have in a team. You can zone people off, and even if Hog Zarya is a thing, you can just wall the Zarya off. Wall Zarya, and she can't bubble Hog anymore. Like, Mei is very good right now. So I would highly recommend Mei as part of a team. Let's see, who else can we put? These guys are not gonna be, I think Junkrat is situational. I'll put this situational. Okay, champ, situational. Junkrat's situational. And he's okay, champ. The reason Junkrat's situational is because of the fact that his left clicks are good in specific maps. And not every game you're going to be playing him, and you're going to pick him based on situation. Oh, they have Fire Mercy? Why should I pick Junkrat? I swap, I play Widowmaker, I play Ashe, I play whatever, something else, right? So I think he's situational. In some games you're going to play him, in some other games you're not going to play him, right? So it all depends on the situation at hand, what you're going to play. So I think he is situational, and he fits in the okay champ category, for sure. What else we have here? Let's see. I think Doomfist. Doomfist is gonna get hard countered by everything though in this meta. Like if he goes in, what's he gonna do? Zarya can just bubble. Whoever gets dived on. Like, okay, diving with Doomfist here is so hard. I'm gonna put him out of meta, I think. He's definitely not part of the meta. He might be okay champ, situational, like if they don't play those specific tanks. Or I'm gonna put him in the situational category because of the sole reason that in some comps he's good to play. Where if they don't have Zarya and stuff, like him diving against the Hawk Zarya is literally hell. Like how do you dive that? you're just gonna get hooked, or you're gonna bubble the target that's being focused by the Doom. It just needs good reaction time and save your team from that. So, Doomfist, situational. I don't think he really is directly in the meta. I think Ball. Orisa is on Pog. Not entirely. I mean, Shield's meta is not that good. I'm gonna put her in OK champ. Who's better to me, Widow or Genji? Well, Mihu, both of them are good. I mean, if you like the style of sniping headshots, play Widow. Widow is godlike tier right now, and so is Genji. Genji's really good right now. He's in Pog tier. I think I'm gonna put Orisa in situational. Her shields, like, you can just destroy them easily. She got buffed a little bit, so she's like a little bit better. But I feel like she's more situational than being like a Pog champ character in the game right now. Although I'm in some maps she's good, like in some situations. That's okay. That's how I'm gonna put her in situational then. So Sigma, where's Sigma? Orisa, Ryan. I'll put all of these shield tanks in the OK champ situation because they're not meta right now, and I wouldn't consider them Pog either. I think they're OK champ, and in some games they can be played. But right now, like, Hog Zarya is like literally the best way to go. So all the triple shield tanks I'll put there. Reinhardt, if his shield breaks, you just kind of like, what does Rein do? You know, like, you just put his shield up, it breaks. Oh shit, I have to go walk up to them now and hammer them. It's like Widow can just shoot his shield, Ashe can shoot his shield, and his shield's like smaller health bar. If this was a 2k health bar, 2k shield health bar, I probably would put Reinhardt up here and leave Orisa Sigma here. But since his shield got nerfed like from before, I don't think he's like Pog champ tier. And remember, Sigma got nerfed this patch, and I don't feel like he belongs in the Pog champ tier. Yeah, it's a good thing you mentioned Tracer Nox because I was just about to get to her. Now Tracer, I'm gonna decide between Pog or OK champ. I don't think she's godlike tier in the meta. We're talking strictly meta here. Like, if you're a god tier Tracer, by all means she can be here, right? But she's a very hard hero as well. But I'm just looking at it in a meta perspective. Honestly, she can farm so much of her pulse bomb on the tanks. She can annoy the shit out of Ana. She can annoy the shit out of the snipers. I'm gonna put her in Pog tier. Honestly, I think in the right hands, Tracer can literally create plays, and the same with Sombra. Like, Sombra and Tracer are such annoying flankers that they can just annoy the shit out of like the snipers and the healers in the back line. And I think Sombra can create even more pressure right now as utility based because she can hack Hog. In this case, like, Tracer can farm Hog very easily. I mean, he's like, Hog is literally just a fucking giant hitbox. I mean, it's free pulse bomb. Just farm it on him, or get a pick on Ana, or get a pick in their back line. If Ana has nade, she can protect herself, and I think she's good. I think Tracer is good, so it's a good thing you brought her up. I can't play Widow. Maybe well, play Widow then, and you fucking kill everyone. You have to remember, Mihu, aiming in this game is different than any other game, so you have to adapt to it. Okay, now let's see. Torbjorn, situational. Now, again, actually, I'm not sure. He might work in some cases for lower SRs. In lower SRs, he'd be Pog. But, like, I think in the higher SRs, he will struggle a bit because he's quite easy to just fucking shut down. I think I'm going to put him in situational. Torbjorn, he can blast people in close range with his right clicks. His turret can zone people away from points. Again, his turret can be sniped by Ashe and Widow very easily, and Hanzo even can just shoot it down. So his turret's obviously very vulnerable. Torbjorn is okay. His Cheetos left clicks are also like decent, and I think he's not in the worst place ever, and I think he kind of works. So now here comes the best parts. Deciding for the healers. Right? Because here's my point of view, right? Okay, Moira, Zen, Bap, Brig. Okay, don't be shocked. Okay, listen. Okay, don't be shocked. Baptiste is out of meta. Why? Because Baptiste works amazing behind shields. He doesn't have a place in the meta right now as a healer. Okay? Number one. I'm going to focus on the healers right now, and we'll talk about the rest, okay? Because I'm a healer main, I want to talk about the healers right now. Baptiste, what does he do right now? Really, I mean, his immortality fit can do something, can save people. But in the meta right now, generally speaking, there's no shields. And he's a character that strives off the fact that there's shields. His shift and him being close to people and maintaining that, like, packed people up together for immortality. So I think he's out of meta. Who else is out of meta? Bastion. Bastion is a complete avoid pick. Do not pick Bastion. Especially now that Baptiste is also here, you shouldn't play Bastion. And the fact that shields are weaker now, so he would be more vulnerable. 1,000 times more vulnerable than before. So you can just break the shield, dude. Like, not only can you break the shield, but now that there's Hog, Hog can literally... What's Hog's playstyle? He will just flank behind and hook Bastion for free. Boom, dead. And then Ana can sleep and anti-Bastion. What is Bastion gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. And you have to set up a whole comp around him with the fact that shields are nerfed. He's never gonna stand on payload for more than a second. Not in a million years. Not if you know what you're doing and know how to play against the Bastion. You're never gonna struggle. The only way I see Bastion working is if you're in bronze. If you're in bronze, Bastion might work. Yes, because people don't know what they're doing. And they think Bastion's OP when he's really not. He's literally cheese and very easy to counter. So I will put Bastion in the out of meta category as well. Now, Brigitte out of meta. Her shield not only is shit, but she got nerfed this patch as well, quite hard. I think she's completely fucked. I think they've absolutely obliterated Brig in this patch. Her Inspire passive is very right now because it got nerfed. And they constantly nerfed her, like around every patch almost. They've nerfed her through months and months and months. And finally, she has hit rock bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, Brigitte is out of the meta for the first time in a while. She is actually out of meta. And I know it's a big thing for me to say, right? It's a big thing to say, but she is actually out of the meta. She doesn't provide as much. Hog can literally just shit on Brig right now. Just all up in your face. Boom. What, 4 shots? Dead? Broken shield in 1 shot? Dead? Her shield's weaker. It takes 3 Ana bullets. 3 Ana bullets to destroy Brig's shield. It's not even like a shield anymore. It's just used to like jump, juggle, and stuff. Brig, out of the meta. Gone. Bye-bye. Now, Zenyatta, also out of meta. You might be thinking, what the hell? You're going to put every healer in the out of meta category? Listen to me. Zenyatta is so goddamn easy to pick. Tell me, I've seen people pick like Zen and attack Anubis. How do you even pass the choke? Okay, how do you even Volskaya Industries even like sometimes? How do you pass the choke as Zen? There's no shields, and not only that, you have to play too much around cover. At least with Ana, she has her own nade. She has like self-peel, she has her sleep, and not only that, but she can heal herself with a nade and also damage the enemy with it at the same time. She provides a lot to the team. Her nano boost can literally wipe teams, and I think it is way better to have Ana over Zen right now. And I think Zen is actually out of the meta, so I would avoid picking Zen right now. And who else is out of the meta, you might ask? Moira. Okay, hold on. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell, El Nino? You're putting every healer out of the meta? That makes no sense. Hear me out. Moira got nerfed multiple times in the back few patches. Not only she got nerfed, her left click isn't healing as much. Her right click is and she's getting a rework. Why do you think she's getting a rework? Because right now they want to make her more skillful. So this will change if they rework her, and we'll see where she fits, okay? Right now, I think she's out of the meta, and I think in some situations you may pick her. She's like okay-ish, but I don't see her working right now in the current meta right now. I think she's out of meta. I think the other healers provide more utility, more things that can be done, and that's why I'm going to put her out of meta with Zenyatta as well, right? That's my thoughts on it. I'm half debating of putting Zen in situational because Discord can be good against Pharah Mercy. I'm gonna put Zen here. Okay, listen up. I'm gonna put Zen situational because his Discord is actually useful in some situations where they pick Pharah Mercy. I still don't think he's like prominent in the meta right now, but against Pharah Mercy, he shits on people. Like if you have a Widow that can't aim, or a McCree that can't aim, or an Ashe that can't aim, play Zen and Discord them. That's it. Or you can play damage boost Ashe, but remember that Discord will affect that target, and all the people in your team will do higher damage, not just that Ashe, not just the Widow. Everyone. So even Ana plus Ashe with plus Discord can kill Pharah Mercy. So I'm gonna put it in the situation category actually. Now let's look at these other tanks, right? I think Winston is situational. Dive comp is okay. It works. It's not bad. And I think it's in a good, okay state where you can play aggressive and pressure Ana and stuff like that. I think Winston is okay right now. He's in the okay champ category. Same with Ball. Okay champ. Both divers are good. Ball can create a lot of space, a lot of pressure, and he's also good on some maps where you can boot people up. Yeah, I think he's good. I will also put Reaper in the situational okay champ. Reaper needs backup. That's the thing. If Reaper goes in alone, he's not really going to get much done. But against Hog, he's very good because he can do a lot of damage to Hog and farm Blossom. But he needs help. He needs help. He needs support. He needs people that help him get the shit done. Like, if you go in alone and just Wraith Farm out, you're not really creating as much pressure every time. Like, if you do that every time, like, hey, go in, shoot, 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 Wraith Farm, teleport, go behind, shoot, 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 Wraith Farm, teleport, go behind, shoot, shoot, shoot. That's it. That's literally his playstyle, right? That's Reaper's playstyle. But if he gets backup, he can continue the momentum and continue shooting. So he needs a lot of help. All right, what's up, by the way, Josh? How's it going, bro? Right? He needs a lot of help. He needs a lot of support. He needs people that can really help him get his job done. If he can, he will fucking melt your whole team. Especially since Hog is meta right now. You can literally just play Reaper and shit on Hog. But again, he needs support. He needs help. He needs a lot of things that have to make it work. Whereas the other heroes can be self-dependent. You get me? They can be a lot more self-dependent. I'm going to put Doomfist and Reaper close together because they both fit that same category. Like Doomfist right now, if Zarya has a brain, if Hog has a brain, just hook him. Just hook him. Just bubble the Ana that's being pressured. Just bubble and hook. What's Doomfist gonna do? Imagine diving with Doomfist in the current meta. It's literally almost impossible. Which brings a great smile to my face because goddamn I hate Doomfist. Right? Definitely Doomfist in the OK champ category. Yeah, Sombra. Yeah, like Sombra, self-dependent. She has her translocator. She has her health packs. She can hack the health pack. And it goes on a 4-second cooldown. Imagine, you can use the health pack every 4 seconds. Ha! That's Sombra for you. And not only that, her hack is so fucking OP against Hog. Hog hack plus Ana anti. What's Hog gonna do? Nothing. So, I'm telling you, like, I don't think Reaper does a good job compared to Sombra right now. Because Sombra is so good in the meta right now against all these heroes. And her EMP, not to mention, is a game changer. And even if they do happen to pick shields, which are shit by the way right now, Sombra can just EMP and break shields. And you can literally hack Hog twice with EMP plus right click hack. And anti, what's Hog gonna do? He has to receive a bubble from Zarya. It forces bubble. So as Ana, you have to wait for bubble, right? So yeah. 3 heroes left. Alright. 3 heroes left, and I'll tell you why I think Soldier does not have a place in the meta. Here's the thing. I always think this, right? He does ticks of damage. Ticks of damage, okay? The thing is, every time Soldier visors, how is he gonna kill Hog, really? And there's cover, and there's like blockage, and there's line of sight coverage, and I really don't think he works. If he's in a place where he's revealed, Hog can just try to hook him, Widow can try to snipe him, Ana can try to sleep him, Ashe Mercy can just try to headshot him, try to get rid of him, and I think generally Deadeye is better. I think Deadeye on McCree is better right now. Like, just play Deadeye. Shoot everything. Like, also, remember that he does ticks of damage, whereas McCree does bursts. Ash, burst. Widow, burst. It's like one shot, all your health is gone. Here, this guy does pew 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 pew. It's like ticks, small ounces of damage, and I don't think he belongs in the meta because of that reason. So Soldier, very can work in some situations, but I don't think he belongs in the meta at all. Symmetra. I think Symmetra needs tanks to work around her. There's too much like things that you have to do for her. I mean, like I don't feel like she belongs in the meta. TP to point, play aggressive. Yeah, sure, great. Hog's just gonna fucking melt you and just face tank. And Zarya will get a bubble. Hog can just walk in front and just do his own thing. Symmetra can work in some maps where you can teleport all on point. But again, you need tanks to work around her, make sure she doesn't just get rolled, place some sim traps. I don't think she belongs in the current meta. Now, keep in mind, when I say not in the meta, it doesn't mean they're fucking useless. They're just not part of what is considered to be better, right? She can work in some situations, but I don't consider her as part of the meta. Remember, guys, when Moira gets reworked, she's probably going to be higher. So wait for her rework. But right now, Moira is here. Again, it's the same thing with Moira. I feel like Moira, when she gets the rework, she's going to have a lot more utility. Why do you think they're reworking her right now? Why? Because not only is she very easy to play, but she provides little value, okay? And I talked about this before. When we talk about value, compare Anna's value to Moira's value. That's why I consider Moira all the way down here. Because what does she do? What does she do? Heal orb? Ultimate? Yeah, cool, man. Great. Great fucking AoE heals. Like, it literally no value. She doesn't make plays happen. In this meta, you need to make plays happen to win. You need to do shit that makes you win. One anti-nade can change the whole fight. One nade only can change the entire fight. And anti is so good against Hog right now as well. Moira ult is literally just used to continuous pressure. And Moira is good against shields because her damage orb goes through shields. Her ultimate goes through shields. Guess what? This is not a shield meta. There we go. And the shields right now are all okay champ. Orisa, Sigma, Ryan, right? All this shit's got nerfed. This patch, Sigma's shield got fucked in the ass. Sigma is done for now. I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of these heroes. Not to say that they're useless, but they can be picked sometimes. Now, D.Va. I am inclined almost to put D.Va in out of meta because her Matrix right now, I'm thinking though, because her Matrix can save someone from snipe shots, but like it doesn't help against Hog's hook. She can't get hooked through Matrix. Did you guys know that? Because the hook is not considered a projectile. So she can get hooked even if she Matrix. Right? Remember that. And who's she gonna dive? I mean, if she dives anyone, Zarya can just bubble the person that's being dived. At least with Ball, he can create space because he knocks people up. He puts a minefield. He zones. But I'm gonna be generous and I'll put D.Va in OK champ. It's not impossible. Her Matrix can be good in some situations. That's why it's in the situational category because in some situations, her Matrix can prove to be useful. And it can save people. And you can play Winston D.Va. And as Winston jumps with D.Va, you fly with your jet booster and you Matrix the Winston so he doesn't get slapped by Ana. But even then, Zarya should bubble the person being dived. And when you punish Zarya bubble cooldowns, then you can play diving. Like, whenever Zarya bubble is on cooldown, you should try to play aggressive. Like, friendly bubble. Yeah. Zen trans? I just need. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I'm not going to put Zen higher. And I think the anti-value is so much stronger than everything else, really. Like, you will notice I put Ana Mercy here. Right, as the top healers. Mercy is so goddamn mobile. She can just heal people very easily. You get a res. If Zarya dies, free res. Ana dies, free res. Don't worry. You don't have to walk from spawn to the point. Free res. Done. Alright, now we're going to look over every hero real quick and see what I would change. I think all these I will keep here. Definitely keep Sombra, keep Echo, keep Pharah, keep Hanzo. Again, the reason I don't put Hanzo here, even though he's a sniper and his snipers are good, is because he's projectile, and he was a good shield breaker with his E, and shields right now are Keck W. So Hanzo is still good. He's Pog, but I feel like he was better when shields were very good because he can break shields very easily with his E. Even Zen Balls can break shields very easily right now. That's why I put him in situational, because in some situations he is good. Lucio McCree, I will definitely keep May here. I will definitely keep Tracer here. Dude, Tracer, I'm telling you, Tracer pops off. Like, I was debating with Tracer a little bit because in the right hand she gets shit done. I don't think she's an okay champ. I think she's actually Pog because, again, like I said, she farms Hog. She farms Hog for free. Free Pulse Bomb. With skill, you can avoid his hook. You have recall. You can blink back. Take a mini. Go back in. Flank. Pressure their Ana. Force Ana to use nade. Oh, Ana has no nade? Tracer. Go, go. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Kill Ana. Like, Tracer is so fast, so quick. Goes in, out, get picks in the back. While all the shit's happening in front line, Tracer is creating pressure in the back line. Always good to have Tracer. Always, always, always. So I think Tracer, PogChamp. I think Tracer is one of the best flankers with Sombra right now. You know, you'd be surprised. Like, Sombra has never been this high before. Like, she was okay, but I never considered her to be very high. But Sombra's... I'm going to put Tracer and Sombra together here. Just the flankers together. Like, Sombra, man, her hacks are so good right now. Like, I even personally played a game, like, in my last stream. I was Sombra hacked Hog every single time. He never used his vape once. Not a single time have I seen Hog use vape and vape working. Not a single time. Because guess what? He's perma-anti, perma-hacked. Zarya has to bubble. She has to bubble. Right? That's the one way to keep Hog, keep it going, right? It's an off-tank meta. Okay, and in the OK champ, let me see real quick. Shields definitely would put here. I wouldn't consider them out of meta. They're not out of meta. They can still potentially work. They can still potentially work, but they're not out of meta. Like, shields are not useless. Like, they still work, so I'm gonna put them out of meta. Junkrat situational. For sure, in some maps, I think he's very good. Never, if they have Pharah, Mercy, Echo. Imagine, Pharah, Mercy, Echo in one team. No reason to play Junk. Torb is good low elo. I'm so tempted to put Zen out of meta. I don't know why, man. I really don't see him working right now against the shit. And there's no shields, so he can't break shields. And if they do pick shields, he's gonna be good, though. I'm gonna put him situational. Torb, definitely good in low meta. Ball can create a lot of space. Myfoot can zone. Winston, great jumping. And can zone people, can continue pressure. And then he can just jump back out. But remember that he can be hooked. And Zarya can bubble the person being targeted. Break Winston shield very fast so that Ana can heal. D.Va can matrix a lot of bullets. Can save people. Can boop people a little bit. She's situational. Doomfist situation, Reaper situational. Okay. For sure, I would keep all these. Bastion, Bap, Brig. Yeah, definitely here. Moira. Am I being harsh on Moira, guys? Am I being harsh? Honestly, the reason I'm putting her is because she literally provides no value to the team. I'm just trying to think of, like, a way she can provide value. Like, game-changing values. And I just don't see it. Not only that, she got nerfed. And her heals are less on left click, and her right click is less damage, right? Something like that. It was like less damage on her right click. And her damage orb was better when it can go through shields. And her ultimate was better as well when it can pass through shields. Didn't her damage orb get nerfed too? I think her damage orb got nerfed. It doesn't stick to people. I don't know if that's still an experimental though. But they're reworking her right now, so you'll see. It's gonna be a complete rework, so I think she'll be placed higher. Anyway, I'm gonna print screenshot this.